He stepped inside his home, he was overwhelmed with fear. An angel came with words from God, things were still unclear. Saying, read, read, but he could not read. Amazing words that he heard. A trembling deep inside his heart, confused by what had occurred. There was only one who could comfort him, to help him see the light, to ease his fears, to reassure, was Khadija, his wife. He said, Zammiluni, Zammiluni, Dathiruni, Dathiruni, a mighty task has come before me. I need you here with me, by my side, by my side. She was a woman of nobility, successful in all her trade. Many wealthy men had asked for her, she turned them all away. But when she saw Muhammad, a shining moon, may peace be on his soul, he was a light for her, so right for her, her life will now be whole. But she had never seen him so distressed as he was there that day. She would comfort him and hold him tight and chase his doubts away. When he said, Zammiluni, Zammiluni, Dathiruni, Dathiruni, a mighty task has come before me. I need you here with me, by my side, by my side, by my side. We look for stories of love in places dark and cold, where we have a guiding light for the whole world to behold. We're so selfish in our ways, to the ones we hold so close. Our own pleasure and happiness is what we value most. But she sacrificed all her wealth and everything she had, and he honored her and gave her faith when the times were bad, when times were bad. Now years have passed, times had changed since Khadija breathed her last, and the message of the one true God was spreading far and vast. But then he came across some jewelry that Khadija had once worn. His eyes began to swell with tears, his heart began to mourn, 'cause she was there for him when the times were rough and his enemies were cruel. She was the first believer, so keen and eager to comfort our Rasul when he said, Zammiluni, Zammiluni, Dathiruni, Dathiruni, a mighty task has come before me. I need you here with me, by my side, by my side, by my side. Every morning on every news flash, I hear the sorrow of the world. It seems like everybody's lost and scared, trying to make sense of it all. And as I travel to and fro, so many faces pass me by. I see lonely hearts living lonely lives, just biding their time. And while we call ourselves civilized, many people living empty lives as they drone their way through day and night. I pray for our world, I pray for every child, I pray for our world to be filled with smiles, like the colors of a rainbow, and not just black and white. I pray for our world to be filled with light. I pray for all of us to choose the path that's right. Believe in Allah every day of our lives. In the evening on the TV news, I see images of war. I see brother killing brother with no consequence at all. And while those who claim to be leaders sell us tales of deceit, but Allah alone knows in their hearts what they reveal and conceal. And while we call ourselves civilized, we go on killing human lives. To God, mercy and blessings from above descend ceaselessly on Medina. People feel the joy, people feel the love in the city of Rasulullah. A perfect path He laid for everyone. He lived and died for us, what have I done? I have forsaken His life, I have abandoned His way. Oh Allah, now my time has come. Deep in my heart I feel a change has begun. Deep in my soul I feel the warmth of the sun, burning bright with Iman on the road to Ihsan. All my obstacles I will overcome. Peace be upon Rasulullah, peace be upon Habiballah, peace be upon Muhammad, peace be upon Shafi'ullah, peace be upon Khair Khalqillah, peace be upon Muhammad, last of the Anbiya. Without His Sunnah we're disgraced, people rushing in order to embrace the rahmah that Allah sends down to this place, to the city of Medina. Every language and color you can see, there is unrivaled hospitality, and dates that's as sweet as the smile of a child. Oh, I feel so unworthy. Peace be upon Rasulullah, peace be upon Habiballah, peace be upon Muhammad, peace be upon Shafi'ullah, peace be upon Khair Khalqillah, peace be upon Muhammad, last of the Anbiya. Oh, how my mind races back in time to the day in Medina He arrived, and the people came running happily outside to welcome the messenger. For his call was to worship the One, their hearts united with the beating of the drum, and the children were singing praises to Him. I wish I could have been there with Him. Peace be upon Rasulullah, peace be upon Habiballah, peace be upon Muhammad, peace be upon Shafi Allah, peace be upon Khair Khalqillah, peace be upon Muhammad, last of the Anbiya. Standing before him I realize that I have strayed. Oh Allah, give me the strength to mend my ways. With tears in my eyes I sincerely pray. Deep in my heart I feel a change has begun. Deep in my soul I feel the warmth of the sun, burning bright with Iman on the road to Ihsan. All my obstacles I will overcome. Peace be upon Rasulullah, peace be upon Habib Allah, peace be upon Muhammad, peace be upon Shafi Allah, peace be upon Khair Khalqillah, peace be upon Muhammad, peace be upon Rasulullah, peace be upon Habib Allah, peace be upon Muhammad, peace be upon Shafi Allah, peace be upon Khair Khalqillah, peace be upon Muhammad, last of the Anbiya. Mountains of Mecca, what can you say of the day that Abraham passed your way, and he was instructed by God to build a house of peace where people will pray, and they will come on every lean camel and out of every ravine for the purpose of praising Allah, to glorify Allah. O mountains of Mecca, what can you tell of the day that stones from the sky fell, destroying an army determined to break the house of Allah that Abraham built? O mountains of Mecca, how was the dawn on the day that my Prophet Muhammad was born? How did it feel knowing he was to be the last and most beloved of all? Rasul of Allah, Nabi of Allah. O mountains of Mecca, you were there when the Prophet Muhammad climbed down in despair. Engraved in his heart were the words of his Lord to all of mankind. This was his call: La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. O people, praise only Allah, glorify Allah. O mountains of Mecca, how did you mourn on the day that the beloved returned to his Lord? And up till the last breath escaped from his lips, he prayed that his ummah would find success. O mountains of Mecca, how will it feel when the earth shall quake and tremble with fear, and we shall be gathered together to stand in the court of Allah with our deeds at hand? Oh, how we pray that on that day we'll be with those to whom Allah will say, peace be with you, I am pleased with you. Oh, mountains of Mecca bear witness that to the oneness of Allah do I testify. For all that He's given me, how can I deny? My purpose in life should be only to cry. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. There is no God but Allah. Muhammad is His messenger. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. There is no God but Allah. Muhammad is His messenger. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad Rasulillah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad Nabi Allah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad Rasulillah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad Rasulillah. To Allah belongs the universe, so beautiful. The planets, stars go floating past, obeying His will. To Allah belongs the earth and sky, so wonderful. Oh, the oceans wide, the mountains high, the animals. Looking at the sky, so many million miles over space and time, there is only one God. From a treetop, watch the sun stop through a dewdrop. There is only one God. There is only one God. Praise be to Him. My life is His. Glory be to Him. La ilaha illallah. To Allah belong the jinn, the angels, and all men. From purify a pure life and colored sins. To Allah belong the messengers sent to guide. For every nation, those who came, all they tried to bring back the light, guide through the night, make everything right. There is only one God, Muhammad the last, given the task, peace do we ask. There is only one God. There is only one God. Praise be to Him. My life is His. Glory be to Him. La ilaha illallah.
Ar-Rahman, the compassionate and gracious. Ar-Rahim, the merciful, you made the earth spacious. Al-Malik, the king of all spaces. Al-Qudus, the holy who can never be replaced. As-Salam, bestower of peace and tranquility. Al-Mu'min, the ultimate grantor of security. Ya Allah, you are my life, I need you blessing me. Al-Muhaymin, protector of protectors. Al-Aziz, the mighty. Al-Jabbar, the compeller. Al-Mutakabbir, supreme in greatness, so majestic. Made us from clay, breathed of His spirit, He is ever blessed. Al-Khaliq, creator. Al-Bari, the maker. Al-Musawwir, He is the form shaper. Ya Allah, I think of you and I feel safer. Al-Ghafar, the forgiver of the sinners. Al-Qahar, the subduer, the ender. Al-Wahhab, the bestower, no one's higher. Ar-Razaq, the provider, he's the greatest, he's the guider. Al-Fatah, the opener and judge of judges. Al-Alim, all-knowing, his attributes are ongoing. It is his promises that keep me hoping. We give a few of Allah's infinite